peanut butter. I don't think you should just honestly just cram all the peanuts in there and mash them up together. I mean, you really should try to do other ingredients. I mean, have you ever tried olive peanut butter? It's amazing. And sardine peanut butter, and I think they make bamboo peanut butter now, and it's really, really great, and it's fantastic, and it's something that you should definitely try because, you know, it's just amazing how wonderful food is done in Zimbabwe. I don't think it has anything to do with, you know, whether or not they use animal products. I don't think that that's like the issue. I think the issue is how many plants they're actually killing. I mean, you can't really kill all these plants. I mean, your oxygen is just going to go way the hell down. It's just not, you know, it's just not conducive to the environment or something. Oh, absolutely. I think that, honestly, I think that television just is on its way out, and it's never going to happen. I mean, it's going to be replaced by things like HBO and Netflix and Showtime, and it's just going to be really great. And I cannot wait to see what happens when, you know, Netflix and Google take over the world. It's just going to get massive. You know, I've actually never tried peanut butter chips. I should do that. You know, I do a lot of baking in my spare time, and there was this one time where I made like peanut butter macadamia nut cookies, and they were actually really, really good if for the fact that they. And that's also how I discovered I'm allergic to macadamia nuts, which is weird because I thought I wasn't really allergic to anything, and then it just happened. And I wound up going to the hospital, and I just felt really bad because I was like, well, if I had known, I wouldn't have almost died, and I wouldn't have, you know that I was allergic to nuts. But I'm so glad that I used actual peanut butter in it instead of, you know, macadamia nuts instead of trying to, you know, use peanut butter chips, because I think peanut butter chips are not as good as actual peanut butter. I think that they're really, really, really just peanut butter impersonators, honestly. You know, I'm really not sure how I feel about that. You really have to think about how it feels to be in a fugitive from the law. I mean, in terms of ridiculousness, there is no weirder feeling than feeling like you're a fugitive from the law. Now, I don't personally know this, but I do know a few fugitives myself, and it's obvious, it's completely and utterly obvious that they are trying to find their way through the world, and they're not really succeeding. And, you know, they have friends, but their friends don't want to help them because they're fugitive from the law. That's kind of the point. So it really just doesn't make any sense to me that they would actually try to do anything that was remotely even possible to not running away. But yeah, that's pretty much my stance on that. Well, thank you very much for having me. I'm so glad that I gave you that macadamia nut recipe that totally killed me. So I'll see you next time when you give it to me and they have to drive me.